from New York. It's Saturday night. Live from New York. It's Saturday night. It's Saturday night.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
It's Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live.
Hello everyone, welcome to another show here on CKTV on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, folks. And tonight we're going to change things up a bit. Tonight we're going to talk about a show that premiered on NBC in the United States 40 years ago, 1975, and a show that became a national treasure in America, I believe, and it, it transcended loads of shows.
And a show that was on up until about a year ago. Every decade of this show was on Netflix, but every decade was taken off apart from the current decade, the 2010s. So, I'm talking about a show that goes by the name of Saturday Night Live. It was the standard of the greatest entertainment on NBC, the channel in America owned by the conglomerate Universal Pictures, and NBC and Universal joined together, and they became NBC Universal. Of course, NBC, part of one of the many great channels. Of course, you've got the USA Networks, another big channel in America, and NBC and Paramount. All these different companies have some brilliant channels in America, but this was the must-watch CTV, if you like, in the States every Saturday night from 1975 until present day. All the big names, the greatest celebrities, a lot of the comedy stars, all were on Saturday Night Live at some point in their careers. A lot of them made a name for themselves on Saturday Night Live, and we're going to talk about a lot of them in the coming weeks. Every Saturday night, this is the first episode, but every Saturday night in the next month or two, I don't know how many shows I'm going to do with this series, folks, but it is the 40th anniversary this year of Saturday Night Live, and what better way to celebrate that than to myself, I enjoy the American comedy, the Canadian comedy, all the stuff that was on Saturday Night Live, so I think it's enjoyable to visit that and revisit it and show some of the clips on my show. Not this week, but we're going to be trying to show you a few clips in the coming weeks, and we'll concentrate on various acts and stuff, and we'll show their best clips. And as I was saying before, it was on Netflix up until about December 2013, I think it was. And it was a very good, it was probably the show that I would have a lot on Netflix. Probably decade for me personally, the most enjoyable decade to watch on the Netflix one when it was all up there. I think the 80s and 90s were the most, because that's the most influential for me, because I was up in the night course. A lot of 80s stuff I loved due to my love for wrestling, I suppose, and a lot of the wrestlers appear on Saturday Night Live and stuff. And you might know it's a fact, I'm just putting it in there because this is a very much a wrestling channel, so we're going to intertwine that with the WWE and stuff. You might know on NBC, Dick Ebersol was of course the
the man in charge of NBC at the time, and he of course had Saturday Night Live as his main show, SNL, every Saturday night, and he would then decide they needed a change on NBC, so he got Vince McMahon to have a wrestling show on the Saturday nights that Saturday Night Live took a night off. So Saturday Night Live was on. So this was really when WWE became, the WWF at the time was really in the spotlight on American TV. And when NBC decided to not show Saturday Night Live, the WWF started in 1985. They started showing Saturday night's main event, which I thought was really, really cool, because they're in the national spotlight that way, and that really made the WWF as a second highest standard of entertainment, if you like, in the States, when they were replacing Saturday Night Live once every few months. So that was amazing. Saturday Night Live, what a show. I really enjoyed Chevy Chase and the likes of the Dan Aykroyd, John Candy skits, of course the John and James Belushi skits, of course. Because it was taken off Netflix, I decided to send away for a few of the box sets of Saturday Night Live a few weeks ago there, and I'm going to show you the boxes now, the DVDs that I got of Saturday, some of the best clips of Saturday Night Live. Since it's not on Netflix anymore, I thought I might as well add it to the collection. So I decided to pick up a few of them, and I was lucky to get the 40th anniversary complete first season of Saturday Night Live, and it's actually 1975 to 1976, and it's got the likes of Chevy Chase, John Belushi, and Dan Aykroyd, among others, on the main star list. Here it is. It is the Saturday Night Live 75-76 show, if you can see it there, and it's quite the pickup, I think. Might be able to see it better here now. Yes, indeed. And as you can see, the back of it there. It's a really cool collection. I haven't started watching this yet, but I've seen a lot of the clips from the past on Saturday Night Live anyway. There's 8 discs in this set. I believe there's... It's definitely not something you would watch on the one sitting. I believe it goes on for 26, 27 hours, this whole set. Imagine. It's the complete first series of Saturday Night Live. And that's some of the greatest. They say that it was actually the greatest Saturday Night Live season, was the first season. So that's pretty cool to have. I picked up this one a couple of weeks ago. It's the best of Saturday Night Live, the best of Adam Sandler. So this is actually a more recent release. Adam Sandler, a legend of modern comedy from the early 90s. He made his name for himself. He's had some great productions film-wise. Now he's got his own production company. He took the name of 2 of his films. His production company is called Happy Madison Productions, taking some of parts of the names of Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison, of course, 2 of his films. Some great films from Adam Sandler down through the years. Recently, he was in the grown-up films, of course, Grown Ups 1 and Grown Ups 2, which were very cool. And he's apparently doing he's apparently doing one now soon called something very funny. Actually, the name of it is, but I don't recall it right now. But it's pretty cool. Shows you on the back as well. I must look out for these ones. The best of Chris Rock, the best of Eddie Murphy, and the best of Will Ferrell. But and then of course there is the Mike Myers on Saturday Night as well is available. These are the ones available in the UK and Ireland. There's probably a lot more available in the States.
Also, I got recently this one, the Kings of Comedy DVD set from Saturday Night Live, and that one features Dan Aykroyd, Tom Hanks, and of course Steve Martin and Christopher Walken. And if you ever see Christopher Walken's skits on Saturday Night Live, they are really, really funny. I'm trying to look out for a John Candy, Bill Murray set, but I don't know if there is any sets with single sets with Candy and Murray or any of them ones, but definitely be looking out for more Saturday Night Live in the future. Of course, it aired from New York City, and it really used that New York backdrop as part of the logo and stuff. Was really cool, and the music for Saturday Night Live was always great. A lot of the big names like the Rolling Stones and U2 and the likes of some great bands appeared on Saturday Night Live down through the years. Absolutely cool show. Some of the greatest skits on this thing. Christopher Walken does some great ones. Of course, people mimicking Christopher Walken as well. And there's a very good episode that has Chevy Chase is writing a script kind of thing, and it's a pretty funny episode as well. And then there's an episode with John Candy's a doctor and stuff like that. Eugene Levy and John Candy do a lot of double acts in this in the early years as well, in the late 70s, early 80s shows. Even The Rock, Ray Johnson, of course, The Rock, he hosted Saturday Night Live in 2000 or 2001, and that's what kind of got him beyond wrestling and into film stuff and that, because he is a classic comedy actor, The Rock, as well as great wrestler and great film star. But also, Hulk Hogan and Mr. T were actually on Saturday Night Live back in 1985 as well, so that's interesting. So many big names on the history of Saturday Night Live. This is 40th anniversary Saturday Night Live Retrospective, I'm calling this show, and over the next few weeks you will see many more clips of Saturday Night Live. You'll be seeing a few clips of it, and I'll also be bringing you my thoughts on certain actors that made their name on Saturday Night Live. A lot of them came from Toronto, the Toronto comedy shows. I'm not sure, there was a show up in Toronto. Canadian version of Saturday Night Live was a kind of the thing where it was SCTV, I think it was called, Second City Television. And a lot of the guys, like the Canadian actors like Bill Murray and John Candy and a few of them, really made a name for themselves on SCTV. And that was like a precursor to what they were going to do in the years ahead on Saturday Night Live. So all good stuff there. Definitely be coming back at you with more next week. Next Saturday you can look out for an upload on YouTube with the second episode of the Saturday Night Live Retrospective on CKTV. I have brought you a lot of wrestling stuff lately. I'll be continuing with the wrestling stuff, but I thought this was a nice kind of alternative to the wrestling stuff on the channel. This stuff is great stuff as well, and it kind of relates to the wrestling stuff as well, which is pretty cool, because when you think about it, Monday Night Raw, the WWE show, has, of course, WWE calls itself sports entertainment now, because a lot of it is entertainment segments and stuff, and comedy segments. So Raw is starting to get a lot like Saturday Night Live in a way, which is pretty cool as well. They've an interesting dynamic there, and alternative. So yes, indeed, it's been great bringing it to you, folks. It has been a quick introduction show here, and pretty cool with these. I'm very happy with these sets. I'm going to be watching some of them in the next while, getting ready for getting into the deep end with this stuff next week. You can look for this Saturday night, the first show. This is it, the Saturday Night Live Retrospective 40th anniversary. And folks, I'm out of here now. Kyoster over. Ha ha ha. And out.
It's Saturday Night Live.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
Live from New York, it's Saturday. Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
Live
Live
from New York.
It's Saturday night. It's Saturday night.